Testing, testing. Good evening, everybody, all graduates. Please make sure you find your seat at this time, and we will get started here in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Roland Hernandez, your proud superintendent of the Corpus Christi Independent School District. Each and every year we have this opportunity to recognize our top 10 students from each high school. We get to learn of their accomplishments and what they plan to do in the very near future. We continue to be impressed with the great work done, and then especially where you're headed off to and what your career or interests are. So as superintendent of the school district, I wanted to wish you, and on behalf of our Board of Trustees, the very best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you for representing your high schools and CCISD the way that you have. We're very proud of you, we're going to miss you, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 2020 commencement ceremony. I am Scott Walker, the proud principal of Veterans Memorial High School, and it is my pleasure to present you the graduating class of 2020. Once again, welcome to everyone this evening, and let me be the first to congratulate you, our graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, our seniors sitting before us represent innumerable awards and recognition. These honors are the achievements that bring credit to you and your families, our school, our community, and to all the teachers who support along the way. We often talk about Eagle Pride and what exactly that means. Eagle Pride is sitting right here in front of me. Eagle Pride is taking the events thrown at us and finding a way to adapt and overcome. As your principal, I want you to know how proud I am of each and every one of you. Now, as with our custom at all Veterans Memorial events, we would like to take this time to recognize our military service members. Would all active and veteran service members please stand and be recognized? I will now ask that everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, our national anthem, and the welcoming address. The pledge and welcome will be led by Connor Rice, Senior Council President.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. On behalf of everyone graduating tonight, welcome and thank you for coming. To my classmates, in a few hours we'll walk out as high school graduates. Let us take a time to reflect on the journeys we have been through and look forward to what we have yet to accomplish. To our families and guests, thank you for supporting us through our journey in reaching this first milestone in our lives, our high school graduation.
Thank you, Connor. At this time, I am honored to recognize our distinguished guests who are joining us for this special ceremony. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. We ask that you hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Board of Trustees, President Ms. Jane D. Bell, Vice President Mr. Jaime Arredondo, Secretary Ms. Catherine Susser, Assistant Secretary Ms. Alice Upshaw Hawkins, Trustee Mr. John Longoria, Trustee Dr. Tony Diaz, and Trustee Mr. Marty Bell. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Administration, Superintendent of Schools Dr. Roland Hernandez, Deputy Superintendent of Business and Support Services Ms. Karen Griffith, Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction Dr. Maria Luisa Guerra, Chief of Staff Ms. Kimberly James, and on the stage we have Assistant Principal Mr. Rolando Gonzalez, who will be announcing the names of the graduates. At this time, will all administrators, counselors, deans, and campus staff representing Veterans Memorial High School please stand and be recognized. And now a greeting from Board President Ms. Jane Bell and the CCISD Board of Trustees.
Good evening, graduates. On behalf of the Corpus Christi Independent School District Board of Trustees, it's my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on this milestone, your graduation from high school. I am so grateful we are gathered here in person to celebrate you. I also want to welcome those who are joining us via the live stream. While we miss our usual large crowds, we accept these adjustments so we can honor our graduates as they walk across a real stage. And at this moment, I want to thank those who are responsible for these adjustments. From CCPD to CCISD PD, they got you in the parking lot safely, to your ushers, to your principals, your teachers, the administration, those who are up there videoing this. We cannot thank them enough for making this such a special evening for you. It was quite a production on their part. So class of 2020, it is finally your time. The end of your senior year has come, and while it looks different from what you expected, we are here to celebrate your significant achievements. As we gather in this stadium, we have felt the impact of COVID-19, the economic upheaval, and more recently, a heartbreaking tragedy that has spurred our nation into reflection. This complex, worrisome time makes us all feel vulnerable and a bit anxious about our future. But as I look out on this field of graduates, I know under those masks are the faces of hope, courage, and optimism. We know that you will care for our community when our community is in need. I am so proud of all the brave, smart, well-educated young women, men and women here tonight. I know you will use your skills to make this world a better place, and we need you now more than ever. We believe in you. Sitting on our field, I see the leaders that will help us face the challenges we face today. I see future doctors, nurses, scientists. I see leaders in our cities, communities, churches. I see our country's bright hope. For those preparing to enter military, we thank you for your willingness to serve, and we look forward to you representing our community. For those continuing your education at a college or university, we encourage you to take full advantage of your scholastic opportunities and to test your knowledge in the field. For those entering employment, we appreciate your dedication and commitment to our community. Please continue to build your skills so you will always be in demand in the workforce. Certainly, as a new day in education, you witness this firsthand. There will be a need for nimble educators who are creative, inspiring, and can deliver high-quality education in any setting. There is nothing we would like more to welcome you back to CCISD as a leader in public education. No matter your career choice, I know you will take the time to give back to your community. As you reflect on the path that led you here today, let us be thankful for your parents, your guardians, your teachers, and those who have helped you along the way. Now it is your turn to be that person. Be of service to others. Show compassion. Be kind. Care selflessly for one another. For it is in the giving that one finds true happiness and success. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer our heartfelt congratulations once again on earning your high school diploma. We recognize your hard work, dedication, resilience, and grit that got you through your education and these unprecedented times. Stay strong and stay positive. Enjoy this moment, class of 2020. We love you dearly. We're so very proud of you. And I know you're tired of hearing the words, stay at home, but we really would like for you to come back home to Corpus Christi. This is your world now, and we anticipate great things from you. And we continue to cheer you on. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bell and the Board of Trustees. The Corpus Christi Independent School District and Veterans Memorial High School are extremely delighted to recognize some special seniors today for a very special accomplishment. These graduates have maintained perfect attendance for the last 13 years. These students came to school every single day, rain or shine, or even a little under the weather. Please help me in recognizing these 4 students. Students, please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all names have been called. Sarah Alvidre. Alejandra Caldera. Caroline Crockover. And Jet Nicolette. Congratulations, students. This is quite an amazing accomplishment. We are very proud of you. You may be seated. I am now pleased to recognize our seniors who are joining the armed forces. At this time, would our military recruits please stand? Congratulations. We are proud of you for serving our country. You may be seated. At this time, I would also like to recognize the First and Family graduates. Would these students please stand? Congratulations, students. You may be seated. Next, I am pleased to recognize the students that have achieved permanent honor roll for the 2019-2020 school year. These names are listed in your program in alphabetical order. They are wearing a gold cord and a medallion received in honor of their accomplishment. Would the permanent honor roll students please stand for recognition? Congratulations. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Now I am proud to announce the top 10 Veterans Memorial High School graduates. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Isabella Guzman, Brandon Casey, Caroline Crockover, Abigail Brem, Kennedy Thrash, Samantha Geyer, Rachel Sung, Aiden Martinez, Lael Eden, and Isabella Flores. What a commendable accomplishment. Heartfelt congratulations for all of your hard work throughout the years. It has certainly paid off. You may be seated. At this time, would the parents of Brandon Casey please stand? Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Casey are the proud parents of the Veterans Memorial High School Salutatorian of the graduating class of 2020. With a grade point average of 115.41, Brandon has held leadership roles in Mu Alpha Theta, the Science National Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. He competed in UIL Math, Number Sense, and Science. Brandon was also an active and successful member of the cross-country team, as well as the swim team that competed at the state level in Austin. He was a member of the dual credit welding program, earning national certification from the American Welding Society. He has been very active in the nonprofit organization Colin Hope, Marbles for MS, and volunteering at the Corpus Christi Medical Center. Brandon will attend Rice University with a prospective major in biochemistry and cell biology. Afterwards, he plans to complete medical school to become a surgeon. May I present the salutatorian of Veterans Memorial High School's graduating class of 2020, Brandon Everett Casey. Will you please stand as we watch your pre-recorded speech?
Good evening, Eagles, family, faculty, friends, and distinguished guests. My name is Brandon Casey, and I'm the salutatorian of our class. Before I begin, let us observe a brief moment of silence to honor the lives lost this year. Thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my family for their continued support, love, and life lessons, teachers, faculty, and welding family for their knowledge and care for my well-being, and friends for making high school a time to remember. In specific, I want to thank my little brother, Shane, for his kindness, compassion, and care for myself and everyone around him. I encourage everyone to find someone who has been instrumental in their own life and thank them as well. Graduates, we entered this world as our country suffered from the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Now, we are graduating during arguably the craziest year of our lives. As world-renowned philosopher, artist, and lyrical genius Drake once put it, we started from the bottom, now the whole team's here. That being said, I could stand before you and speak to these events. However, I do not want to lose sight of today's celebration and tomorrow's journey. Today, we are all equals. Despite our GPA, regalia, followers, awards, or any other honor, we are all high school graduates. We can all say that we persevered through 12 years of education. In other words, we have spent over 2,200 days of our lives dreading our homework and anxiously waiting for the weekend. This past year, many of us may have even developed stage 1 senioritis. Yet, each and every one of us still earned our diplomas. Class of 2020, we did. We made it. We have all of our future plans aligned. We have 1 million people, inspirational quotes, and videos motivating us that we can do it. But how do we do it? To offer a token of advice, I'd like to allude to the late, great athlete, father, and inspirational figure, Kobe Bryant. On the court, Kobe became the Mamba, an unstoppable force that would do anything to win. To do this, he embodied the Mamba mentality, which, according to Kobe, means to be able to constantly try to be the best version of yourself. With everything in his life, he was still the Mamba because he strived to improve on a daily basis in any task. I think we can take a similar approach to our lives. In anything we aspire to achieve, we should all live in the present and take small, focused steps to our larger goals. I wish everyone the very, very best in life, and I hope everyone will strive to become their best version of the Mamba. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you, Brandon. You may be seated. And now will the parents of Isabella Grace Guzman please stand and be recognized. Mr. and Mrs. John Guzman are the proud parents of the Veterans Memorial High School Valedictorian of the graduating class of 2020. Isabella kept busy during her time at Veterans Memorial, but still managed to earn a GPA of 116.07. She held leadership roles in Student Council, National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, as well as serving as one of the Superintendent Student Ambassadors. She has also been a member of the National Beta Club, National History Honor Society, and the Science National Honor Society. Isabella has given back to her community by volunteering at the Texas State Aquarium and Driscoll Children's Hospital. She has received many accolades, such as the Presidential Service Award, Sitco Distinguished Scholar Award, and the Yale Book Award. Isabella will be attending Yale University in the fall. May I present the valedictorian of Veterans Memorial High School's graduating class of 2020, Isabella Grace Guzman. Isabella, will you please stand as we watch your pre-recorded speech?
Welcome parents, teachers, faculty, and the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2020. I will be very blunt. When I found out I was giving this speech, I was terrified. Sure, my fear of public speaking might have slightly factored into the onset of nerves that I was feeling, but I was also nervous about what I might say in my speech. I attempted to create a list of advice that I could share tonight that mirrored the speeches I found from my Google search of best valedictorian speeches, but everything I wrote ultimately sounded like it came off of a stereotypical motivational poster. So tonight, instead of gifting everyone with my lackluster advice, I have decided to share what I have learned these past 4 years. I could state how I've learned everything from how to find a derivative to describing how DNA replicates. But seeing as we are officially done with high school, I think everyone would prefer it if I did not do an overview of the classes we've taken. There is one thing that I've universally learned from my high school experience, which is that life is unpredictable. In the classroom, lessons and assignments did not always turn out the way that we imagined. I mean, who could have predicted that we would see snow during our time in high school for the first time in 15 years? Who also could have imagined that we would not receive the day off for our snow day, but we would for a water boil? What will happen today and tomorrow are out of our control. Life is far from perfect. It is messy and ridden with obstacles. While I've learned this from my time at Veterans, I've also been taught how to overcome the hurdles that are placed in our paths. Our senior year can definitely be described as unpredictable. It is far from the storybook ending that we imagined during our high school careers. Despite the cancellation of prom and many other events, the faculty and teachers of our high school have ensured that our hard work is celebrated. From our cap and gown pickup to the ringing of the bell ceremony, our Veterans Memorial family has persisted to give us nothing less than a memorable senior year. They've illustrated that despite adversities, we can overcome any obstacles placed in our paths. Tonight, we are receiving our diplomas despite the challenges that were before us. We must remember what we have learned throughout high school. As I've said before, the future is nothing short of chaotic. For the first time in 12 years, we are stepping away from the educational routine that has led us to this point. Our paths are diverging, and we are heading into the unknown. As we take our first steps toward our bright futures, whenever we come across obstacles that block our paths, we must remember what our high school taught us. We can overcome. Congratulations to the Veterans Memorial High School graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Isabella. You may be seated. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Hernandez, if you would please come forward. Dr. Hernandez, I present to you this graduating class of 2020 for certification. I hereby declare that they have met the requirements for graduation as established by the Texas Education Agency and our local school board policy.
Mr. Walker, distinguished guests, parents, friends, and relatives of our 2020 graduates. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Corpus Christi Independent School District, and upon assurance from Mr. Scott Walker, the principal at Veterans Memorial High School, and the faculty, that this class has completed the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Corpus Christi Independent School District. It becomes my privilege to certify this 2019-2020 graduating class of Veterans Memorial High School. It is with great pleasure that I recommend that this year's graduating class at Veterans Memorial be awarded their diplomas at this time. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Hernandez. Seniors, except for those on the first row, please be seated. Students, you will cross the stage to pose with the diploma on an easel and a board member. Masks may be lowered for the photo and then placed back on as you return to your seat. In a moment, we will have the first row of students proceed to the stage. Seniors will now be presented with their diplomas.
Caitlin Marie Acevedo. Matthew David Acuna. Justin Bradley Adam. Paige Lovitos Aldawan. Ashley Gabriela Alanis. Alyssa Jolie Alanis. Kayla Nicole Alanis. Luke Antonio Alanis. Adam Carlos Alejandro. Jason Ernest Aleman. Desilen Nicole Almaguer. Nathaniel William Alvarez. Sarah Genevieve Alverde. Dana Mustafa Al-Zagzouk. Alyssa Navea Amador. Kobe Zachary Andrade. Noel Nathaniel Padron Anzaldúa. Saúl Tomás Arambula. Albert Arismende IV. Where are you, Luke? Luke Antonio Rey Alanis. Come on in, Albert. Albert Arismende IV. Maricris de Guzman Albarda. Aubrey Celeste Arroyo. Araya Celeste Arzuaga. Alan Antonio Arteaga. Alexis Lynn Atkins. Alex Luis Avalos. Cecilia Avila. Brianne Danielle Ayala. Jessery Dene Ayala. Laura Alexandra Aznar Tevrino. Andre Vidal Bacalso. Jillian Rose Bailey. Morgan Elizabeth Baker. Patience Janine Baker. Nicholas Allen Balboa. Linnea Graceway Balderson. Victoria Marie Barrera. Emily Rose Barron. Hannah Grace Bartlett. Right there. Sitali Alexis Basaldu. Kaya Jasenia Battle. Alyssa Celeste Bautista. Serena Zulfikar Bawani. Braden Wayne Beasley. Ethan Daniel Beck. Kayla Marie Beck. Austin Zane Behan. Isabella Giselle Beltran. Jacob Joel Beltran. Alyssa Renee Benavides. Terrence Anthony Berg. Okay, hang on. Elijah James Bernal. Xylo Therese Blanchard. Brianni Louise Bland. Grace Taylor Bliss. Lauren Page Boardman. Victoria Jordan Boncheski. Ethan Riley Gabriel Bonner. Linnea Marie Brashears. Abigail Elizabeth Brim. Lauren Danielle Briceño. Jackson William Britt. Victoria Lynn Brasig. Haley Renee Brown. Ryan Christopher Buckner. Noah Bustamante. Bailey Nanette Butler. Virginia Lachey Cabotit. Bailey Victoria Cabrera. Danica Devon Cabrera. Oscar Ray Cabrera Jr. Alejandra Isinet Caldera. Dorian Avery Callis. Christina Danielle Camarillo. Cameron Diane Canales. Kaylee Kendall Canales. Juan Seric Canizales III. Justin George Cantu. Zachary Isaiah Cantu. Melody Star Casares. Tessa Rose Castañeda. Austin Reed Castillo. John Jacob Castillo. Donovan Connor Cavazos. Jacob Ryan Cavazos. Jarius Fantastico Kayayab. Brandon Everett Casey. Sebastian Antonio Cerda. Summer Rain Chamberlain. Amaris Angelita Chapa. Harmony K. Chapa. Samantha Nicole Chapa. Lauren J. Chavarria. Timothy Lee Cheatham. Marisa Chang. Braden Scott Clark. Merritt Beth Clearman. Yep. Elijah Paul Coberly. Jeremy David Kennard. Christopher Isaac Conde. Aiden Gareth Connor. Catherine Amy Consoli. Jasmine Nicole Constant. Angelica Marie Contreras. Brian Jacob Contreras. Marcos Montemayor Cooper. Danielle Lewis Copas. Renee Seth Cortinas. Solana Gabriela Costa. Richard Hunter Crane. Ryder Lee Kramer. Gregory Jason Creech. Jocelyn Brianna Cruz. Gabrielle Monette Cumby. Okay, you have to wait. Jade Carol Davenport. Caitlin Rose Davidson. Sean Akira de Jesus Alvarez. Brandon Michael de la Peña. Benjamin Marcus de Leon. Jose Alberto de Leon. Madison Audelia de los Santos. Isabella Kayleen de Santiago Young. Vanessa Anaí de Santos. Kendrick David Debris. Jade Isabella de la Rosa. Sitlali Diaz. Alexander Dukdam Din. Matthew Aaron Dominguez. Okay. Stay right there. Jonathan Donna. Blaze Wayne Dorman. Kendall J. Downs. Mackenzie Ann Duncan. Brylan Knight Eden. Lael Michaela Fajardo Eden. Jared Gabriel Earhart. Nina Angelica Elliott. Julie Ann Emery. Jessa Michelle Escamilla. Ashley Nicole Escobar. Marisa Escobar. Julia Celine Esparza. Carla Matilda Esparza Lamas. Aiden Ryan Espinosa. Bonnie Teresa Estrada. Harry Ernest Falcon III. Luis Christian Felicioni. Denzel Velasco Fernez. Kathleen Janice Farrell Pena. Wesley Charles Fitzgerald. Ashley Nicole Fletcher. Alyssa Marie Flores. Amanda Marie Flores. Isabella Pontillas Flores. Javier Arturo Flores. Juliana Rose Flores. Kimberly Michelle Flores. Romeo Inemalion Flores. Vivian Elise Flores. Katarina Lynn Ford. Brianna Alexandra Faust. Shay Ellen Fox. Jose Franco IV. Stay right there. Brendan Ray Fuller. Jace Aaron Galbraith. Stephanie Galicia. Benito Enrique Galvan. Alec Christian Garcia. Alyssa Nicole Garcia. Angel Cesar Garcia. Angelic Gabby Garcia. Ava Marie Garcia. Cameron Aliyah Garcia. Sierra Yvette Garcia. Clayton Dion Allen Garcia. Daniela Elizabeth Garcia. Gia Marie Garcia. Jacob Christopher Garcia. John Michael Garcia. Joshua Christian Garcia. Catalina Carrie Garcia. Lainey Elizabeth Garcia. Maggie May Garcia. Micah Mateo Garcia. Solomon Ty Garcia. Melissa Marie Garnes. Adam Ray Garza. Avery Marie Garza. Colby James Garza. Danielle Garza. Federico Alejandro Garza. Hannah Elizabeth Garza. Jacob Rene Garza. Jason Jacob Garza. Joshua Jacob Garza. Juan Axel Garza. Stephen Matthew Garza. Sylvia Marie Garza. Ayman Gahar. April Nicole Gauss. Zane Paul Gerard. Samantha Nicole Geyer. Joshua Allen Guidry. Kai Lee Gillen. Matthew Anthony Golachevsky. Andres Cruz Gomez III. Megan Minnie Gomez. Sean Mehmet Gongul Lugor. Alexander Rafael Gonzalez. Joe David Gonzalez. Jordan Alice Gonzalez. Lucius J. Gonzalez. Andres Gonzalez. Megan Minnie Gomez. Isabella Christine Gonzalez. Jacob Noel Gonzalez. Jenna Desiree Gonzalez. Joseph Alex Gonzalez. Janelise Marisol Govan. Jocelyn Celeste Granados. Matthew Alexander Granados. Maytony Emily Grassman. Victoria Simone Green. Reagan Dominique Gregory. Megan Renee Guerra. Valeria Vianney Guerra. Alexia Mercedes Guerrero. Alexia Nicole Guerrero. Anthony Guerrero Jr. Luis Armando Guerrero del Toro. Jose Ricardo Guevara II. Angelina Marie Gutierrez. Dax Eric Gutierrez. Isaac Alexander Gutierrez. Isabella Grace Guzman. Isaac J. Hasjes. Luke William Hadaway. Hannah Rebecca Ann Hale. Christopher Lloyd Halliburton. Ryan Jacob Harris. Aiden Joel Hernandez. Alyssa Jolie Hernandez. Jason Alexander Hernandez. Jordan Michelle Hernandez. Kayla Aliyah Hernandez. Michael Anthony Hernandez. Sofia Ojeda Hernandez. Russell Blake Herdon. Cassandra Dene Herrera. Alyssa Page Hewlett. Paige Mackenzie Hibdon. Taziah Omari Hilliard. Christian Matthew Hinojosa. Ryan Andrew Hinojosa. Serena Hirani. Jonathan Michael Hong. Michaela Lynn Hodnett. Joshua Christopher Eugene Holt. Peyton Renee Horlicka. Damaya Rochelle Humphrey. Addison May Hutton. Vivi Huen. Miranda Ibarra. Harold Obina Igwe. Sarah Marie Engel. Anissa Murray Jammer. They come up here and I'll call their name up and they'll come up here. Yeah, have them come up here. Miranda Elise Ibarra. Sonia Jimenez Gutierrez. Carly C. Johnson. Abigail James Jones Gittinger. Alan Sebastian Kaufman. Summer Lavon King. Matthew James Crawl. Caroline Elizabeth Crockover. Lauren Renee Labani. Ramon Rene Lara. Christian Keith Laridis. Macy Grace Lassen. Tu Gwen Hoang Lee. Jared Ethan Daniel Leal. Ireland Rain Lee. Kayla Angelique Lee Flores. Osvaldo Leon Jr. Kaylin Joy Limon. Sean Tyrone Ocampo Lirio. Catherine Alexis Lockhart. Ryan Patrick Lohan. Kaylee Elise Longoria. Serena Gabriela Lopez. Cristina Lopez. Kobe Matthew Lopez. Kobe Matthew Lopez. Jonathan Christopher Lopez Jr. Jose Armando Lopez. Catherine Mia Lopez. Samuel Adam Lopez. Fernando Daniel Lopez Lloyd. Juan Roel Lozano Cantu Jr. Gia Samantha Gaceta Luis. Adriana Marie Luna. Right there. Johans Machado. Diana Madison. Dina Mustafa Mahmood. Valeria Cristina Maita Perez. Jonathan David Mayek. Blaine Christian Majors. Fabian Mancia Jr. Isabella Mangharlo. Elena Jane Marks. Ezekiel Adam Marquez II. Aiden Michael Martinez. Alfredo Martinez Jr. Anastasia Lilith Martinez. Cristian Emmanuel Martinez. Eduardo Iram Martinez. Logan Wade Martinez. Marcos Eden Martinez. Marianne Lee Martinez. Miranda Celestine Martinez. Stacia Ali Martinez. Taya Michelle Martinez. Perry Caprice Mason. Jorge Raul M. Zenon. Samuel Martin Matthews. Marlene Maya. Madison Jane McDaniel. Amber Maria McFarland. Maria Alejandra McFarland. Kaylin Shonell McLean. Peyton Wheeler Mears. Alexander Medina. Audrey Leona Medina. James Alexander Meehan. Jalen Melendrez. Joshua Robert Mendoza. Elida Mercier. Analicia Marie Marino. Jalen McKay Merrill. Yanni Renee Merriweather. Isaac Michael Meyer. Brina Lynn Miller. Jacinth Colette Miller de la Rosa. Jillian Sage Mitchell. Megan Elizabeth Miller. Marco Antonio Molina. Michael Tristan Mondragon. Stephanie Andrea Monroy Garcia. Adela Alexandra Rose Montealvo Hernandez. Christian Tyler Montellano. Alejandro Roel Montelongo. Emily Michelle Moon. Brandon Andrew Moreno. Alexis Marie Morgan. Alexander Javier Munoz. Joseph Michael Munoz. Wesley Tyler Nash.
The I is silent in Amna.
Amna Shah Nawaz. Jet Ryan Nicolette. Ethan James Noyola. Manuel Angel Ordaz. Brian Omar Ortega. Cristiana Alana Sophie Ortegon. Damian Ryan Ortiz. Demetrius Ortiz II. Andrea Jolie Ovalle. Ethan Brandon Owens. Jonathan Jacob Palacios. Daniela Amalia Paradero. Sean Elliott Parks. Grace Sophia P.T. Andrew Manuel Peña. David Alexander Peña. Gabriel Mauricio Peña. Ferdinand Ferrin Penny Jr. Michaela Page Perales. Maria Amparo Peralta. Alyssa Marie Perez. Christian Isaiah Perez. Jocelyn Elise Perez. Joseph Daniel Perez. Lauren Elizabeth Perez. Matilda Nicole Chapa Perez. Meadow Love Perez. Robert Jorge Perez. Ryan Christian Perez. Samantha Marie Perez. Sierra Rose Perez. Victoria Nicole Perez. Kaylani Marie Phillips. Trevor James Phillips. Lauren Elizabeth Peel. Kobe Ray Piper. Elias Vasilios Piperi. Sofia Vasilio Piperi. Liliana Rose Pidas. Michael Javier Pezzino. Marina Una Placidio. Madeline Ray Plum. Robin A. Ponce. Abigail Grace Pond. Emily Natalia Ponton. Andrew Jesus Puente. Caitlin Ashley Pullen. Sunali Prakash Punjabi. Uriel Maria Javier Culacio. Eric William Quiros. Ashley Nicole Ramirez. Isabella Marie Ramirez. Giselle Erica Ramirez. Jesse Ramirez III. Sarah Lee Ramirez. Alyssa Nicole Ramos. Brandon Joe Ramos. Bryce Edward Roscoe. Amber K. Rajani. Tarun Karingwala Reddy. Kaylin Elizabeth Reeves. Logan Nicholas Respondek. Maria Cristina Reza. Lauren Alexis Ramey. Connor Benjamin Rice. Alexis Brianna Rincon. Sabrina Lynn Rivas. Austin Cooper Rivera. Nicolas Saint Rivera. Jordan Grace Roberts. Madison Lee Roberts. Blake Mason Robertson. Alexis Nicole Rodriguez. Anthony Rodriguez Jr. Caen Ruth Rodriguez. Dionelis Rodriguez Mendez. Greg Rodriguez Jr. Haley Renee Rodriguez. Jalen K. Rodriguez. Jeremy Augustine Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez III. Lauren Elena Rodriguez. Mike Jordan Rodriguez. Natalie Ray Rogers. Emily Christina Rojas. Mercedes Margaret Root. Brianna Isadina Rosas. Jonah Thomas Ross. Viola Ana Sagliano. Cameron Alicia Salazar. Daniel Alejandro Salazar. Jewel Elise Salcedo. Leila Yvonne Saldana. Robert Saldana Jr. Cassidy Elizabeth Salinas. Eliza Ishmael Salinas. Haley Nicole Salinas. Kiera Yumi Salinas. Chris Sanchez. Jacoby Renee Sanchez. Adrian Christopher Sandoval. Angel Moises Santillan. Kevin Edward Sargent. Madison Riley Schmidt. Nico Yeager Schooler. Ian Fletcher Schultz. Jenna Faith Schultz. Jacob Xavier Segovia. Andrew Dominic Sepulveda. Daniel Minsu Shin. Elise Rian Shireman. Varick Royce Siegfried. Marcus Gabriel Silva. Taylor Reese Silvas. Ashley Eva Simmet. Marquise Aguito Simmons. Serena Danielle Smith. Victoria Nicole Smith. Whitney Michelle Smith. Mani Iritoni Solis. Rodolfo Solis III. Angelina Violet Solis. Carlos Andrew Solis. Fabian Maximiliano Soto. Sean Steven Springer. Jared Reed Allen Stahl. Ariana Leticia Stevens. Corey Cynthia Sterling. Haley Jolie Stone. Rachel Sung. Colson Dane Swartz. Cameron Alexander Talavera. Abigail Nicole Tamez. Juan Pablo Tapia Jr. Jalen Alvin Tatum. Tyra Clarice Loxo Texon. Kyle Kobe Tedesco. Timothy Dale Terrell Jr. Frederick Emerson Thomas. Breon Rashard Thompson. Seth Aiden Thompson. Kennedy Noel Thrash. Daisy Tenag. Madison Renee Torres. Dalen Lee Townsend. Jeremy Tran. Jacob Allen Tremblay. Bethany Raquel Trevino. Grant William Trevino. Jazelyn Nicole Lee Trevino. Jonathan Daniel Trevino. Caden Ray Trevino. Sofia Isabella Trevino. Stephen Alexander Trevino. Nicolas Alfredo Trujillo. Andrea Marie Tucker. Justin Ray Turner. Madison Alexis Valadez. Samuel Aristillo Valdemar. Andrew James Valdez. Eric Stephen Valdez. Noah Danielle Valdez. Mark Anthony Valverde. Devin Blake Vargas. Alize Renee Vasquez. Venustiano Vega IV. Daniel Tamez Vela Jr. Nicholas Joshua Vera. Brianna Nicole Verdeen. Tyler Ryan Vieira. Alyssa Ray Villarreal. Jacob Anthony Villarreal. Marco Antonio Villarreal. Michael Anthony Villarreal. Natalia Alisa Villegas. Clayton Joseph Waddle. Allison Jade Wagstaff. Roy Walsh. Zachary Miller Walsh. Jovan Lamar Marquise Wiley. Isaiah Gregory Williams. Jordan Samaj Winfrey. Soraya Nicole Oleisha Winterbauer. Carlos Daniel Wisdom. Fiona Marie Wisner. Hoyang Hoi Wong. Peiran Wu. Gabriella Mackenzie Yickel. Taylor Jean Young. Noah Andrew Zamaron. Victoria Angelique Zambrano. Eduardo David Zapata. Joe Luis Cepeda III. Morgan Nicole Zuniga.
Got it. Hey, let's give the class of 2020 a hand. As we wait for our seniors to return to their seats, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Rolando Gonzalez for reading over 540 names. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. The time has come. Graduates, please stand. At this time, you may move your tassel from the right side to the left, signifying the official declaration of completion. Congratulations to the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2020. Please remain standing for the closing address given by Connor Rice, followed by the Veterans Memorial High School alma mater.
On behalf of the class of 2020, we would like to thank all of the parents, family members, faculty, and staff who have contributed to our successes and for making this ceremony possible. The one time in the world when living things are confined, real change happens. It's a time to grow, a time to get stronger and smarter. Obstacles are never firm, but merely built for us to break through. We have been a class confined because we truly are one of a kind. So class of 2020, it is time to spread our wings and fly. Congratulations.
Thank you, Connor. I would like to remind students to please remain in the front of your seat during the alma mater. I would also like to remind the audience, in observance of social distancing and set guidelines, to please remain in your seats until the completion of the alma mater and the graduate recessional. Ushers will assist in the dismissing of students in an orderly fashion. The graduates will dismiss from the east side of the field, and guests will also dismiss from the east side of the field opposite of the scoreboard. Congratulations once again to the Veterans Memorial High School class of 2020. Please remain in the front of your seat. We will exit from the last row and work our way towards the front, towards the stage. Thank you for your patience. Thanks, sir. Thank you, students. Please do remain in front of your seat until your row is ready to dismiss.